I made a promise to a general to get his soldiers home. That is my task. That is my duty.
I wanted to get a sense of scale. I wanted to film the Scottish landscape in the same way that, like John Ford shot the West. There was just that sense of scale that you never see in a British movie. The landscape is just not, it doesn't work that way usually. A lot of that came from Western influence, because it is a Roman Western. So the Romans, this was their Wild West frontier.
I'm sure that when you first thought of casting her, what went through your mind must have been part of it is, can she actually do something like this? She's a supermodel. I mean, she's used to being comfortable, she's used to being pampered and everything. She was brilliant.
She'll have you gutted and skinned before nightfall.
But everything that was like fighting and stunts and, you know, getting dirty, not necessarily looking good, all that, she was fine with it. As an actress, it's such a rare opportunity to do that kind of stuff. You never get to do something that's realistic and gritty and just violent and awesome.
I don't care how you do it, but wipe them out.
Best to get back into the fight, Jack.
Spoken like a soldier.
It wasn't a mega budget studio thing that required the biggest possible audience. But I never had to cut it, and I went all out to make the most kind of bloody historical movie that I could, because I thought that was being honest. And I figured that when a bunch of thousands of Romans and thousands of Picts are going to start going at each other with axes and swords and spears, then it ain't going to be pretty.
I had this song stuck in my head for the entire shoot, and I think it fits with my character so well. Run to the Hills, Iron Maiden.
I was going to say the same thing. Since I always compare this film to a Western anyway, and that the Picts are like the Apaches or the Comanches, then yeah, that's totally fitting.
But it was literally, you know, thinking
Well,
of
like
like
Run Through the
motivation or
Hills.
anything. It was just listening to the drums, like thinking of the drums in that song, and just going, "This is it." That's such great motivational music.
There's a lot of CG enhancement of like some matte paintings, things like that, or making the extras look, you know, bigger. But there is very little, and what's there is so subtle and so well done that, like I say, you don't really notice it. It doesn't look like a CG heavy movie.
It's a trap! Whatever comes out of that mist, lads, you will hold the line. Hold the line!
I think it's a good crowd pleaser. It seems to get a really great response when you play it with a big audience, and there's quite a few beats that, you know, get a good cheer or, you know, a good laugh or whatever. So yeah, I think it's definitely a crowd pleaser.
I am a soldier of Rome! I will not yield!